Is it me, or is this an incredibly slow news day?
It's very slow.
It's excruciatingly slow.
Yet here we are.
Here we be. Waiting for the news to happen.
Waiting for the games to start.
What time does your first game start, Elliot?
In 7 hours.
Wow.
Was it your favorite? The shirt? Was it your favorite shirt? I don't have a favorite shirt. The white J press? That's not my favorite shirt. The white J press isn't your favorite shirt? No. What's your favorite shirt? I don't have a favorite shirt. What shirt are you missing? The white J press. Your favorite? Shut up. How'd you lose it? I didn't lose it. How come you can't find it? I didn't say I couldn't find it. I said I didn't have it. Wait. Dan. Wait. Leave it alone. Oh, my goodness gracious. Danny. You had sex with a woman? No. Yes. No. You did? I didn't. You went to a woman's apartment, and there you had wine, and there you had sex. You are way off base. That is not what happened, except... Yes, that's what happened. Casey. Fine. So proud of you. Never liked you at all. You've got that rosy glow about you.
So here's the thing. Natalie's invited me to spend Easter at her parents' house in Ohio. It would be 3 days and 2 nights that would include various family and holiday-oriented events such as dinners and trips to church. Now, I'm Jewish.
No kidding.
Right. And I need some guidance, because I don't mind telling you I'm feeling just a little anxious about this. Number one, is it too early in our relationship for me to be spending 3 days at her parents'? I mean, it's not like I'm Pacino going back to Corleone and bringing gifts to Apollonia's family. And number two, I'm Jewish. And her family is, incredibly not. Which isn't, by the way, any sort of a problem for me, but I do think it might be a problem for them because, after all, there are those who think I killed their Lord Jesus Christ. Not me directly, mind you. I didn't drive the getaway car or anything. In fact, my family's from Latvia, so we've got a pretty solid alibi. But anyway, Isaac, what do you think?
Oh, my God. Were you talking to me all the time?
You want me to start again?
Yeah, but first, could you just hit me over the head with that blunt instrument over there?
Jeremy, is there any news to report?
On what?
On the news?
Is there any news to report?
Sports, the news, your job. I'm saying, is there any news to report?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, there really isn't.
Isaac's got a lot of work to do.
How about we talk about it later?
Excellent.
You must be getting tired of hearing everybody's personal problems.
Just a little.
It's an office, after all.
That's right.
You're our boss, not our bartender. We shouldn't be leaning on you like this.
Just so long as we're professional.
Gordon stood me up last night.
Were you supposed to go out?
We were supposed to go out.
Ah.
Is that all you have to say?
I'm surprised I could muster up that much.
We were going to go to dinner and a late show at Rainbow and Stars, but he had to work late, which... Look, I'm not going to be one of those women. He has an important job, which he loves. He had to work late.
When I was 11, I had a pet fish that died.
And what does that have to do with Gordon standing me up?
Nothing. I thought you were finished.
Isaac.
Dana, go do your show.
Right.
Hey.
Hey.
How was last night?
Great. It was great. Dinner at Rainbow and Stars, dessert at Cafe Luxembourg. Then we stayed up all night and we laughed.
What is that about?
There's nothing like Tuesdays at noon. No news. Nothing to keep your minds busy.
Everybody coming in here with their personal problems?
As if
I had sex last week for the first time since Lisa and I split up. It's with a woman I hardly know. I'm feeling kind of conflicted about it. For many reasons, I suppose, not the least of which is I obviously have to confront some unresolved feelings for Dana. Plus, I really miss my shirt.
Keep talking. I'm just gonna start drinking now.
Aren't we supposed to be featuring the box in one?
Yes?
Well, we can probably find a better example of a box in one.
Why?
Because this isn't a box in one.
What's Jeremy doing out there?
He's making eggnog.
He's making eggnog?
Isn't he sweet?
Why is he making eggnog?
Because he hates it.
Doesn't like eggnog.
It makes him sick.
Does he know that no one drinks eggnog at Easter?
He thinks we do.
You don't want to set him straight?
He's just getting the hang of it.
Let's talk about work.
All right. The box in one, especially if we're talking about North Carolina.
Everything's good now.
I'm sorry?
Everything's good.
With Gordon.
Yes.
Excellent.
The ski weekend was good.
Good.
That was all I had to say.
Okay. The North Carolina has
I meant that it was right.
the ski weekend.
It was the right thing to do. Two people talk. They straighten things out.
So everything's good.
It is.
Excellent. North Carolina.
It's better than good.
I'd have settled for good.
This is better.
Good.
North Carolina.
Yes. The boxing woman.
Here's the thing.
Dana.
It's just this one thing.
What?
It's this. And I preface this by saying
everything's
that
good.
everything's very good.
But here's the thing.
He stood me up last night.
Ah.
Yes.
Why?
And he said he had to work late.
Maybe he had to work late.
I'm sure he had to work late. Gordon doesn't lie, and he wouldn't lie to me. And plus, he oftentimes has to work late. So, I'm just a ridiculous person.
You want to talk about it?
No, I want to work.
When North Carolina throws a box in one, up
My
against-
instinct is to call him.
Don't.
I know.
Repel that instinct.
I'm trying.
Dana?
Yeah.
You don't want to be that kind of woman.
I don't.
You don't want to make that call.
It's not
It's
attractive.
not attractive.
It's not attractive. And I'll tell you what else. It is no fun.
That's right.
Were you really working last night, or can I just turn you off a little more by being insane?
You don't want to be that.
I really don't.
That's right.
And yet it seems I am.
Yes, indeed.
I am that woman.
But you can grow.
That's right.
You can grow.
I can grow. I'm ripe for growth. I'm nothing if not potential.
Yes.
But I don't think it's going to happen today.
You're going to call him?
I wouldn't put it past
I
me.
don't think you should call him.
I don't either.
Things are good.
Very, very good.
It wouldn't be attractive.
No.
It won't be endearing.
That's right.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, here I go.
How exactly did the shirt get left behind?
We don't really have to talk about this, do we?
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think it's good for you.
Thanks.
How did the shirt get left behind?
I spilled wine.
She offered to throw it in the laundry.
I told her not to get any trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble.
But then morning comes around.
And you don't feel like sticking around for the shirt to get out of the dryer.
So I put my jacket on over my t-shirt.
Slink on home.
I didn't slink.
What time was it?
It's about 6 a.m.
It was just getting light outside?
Yeah.
Jacket over the t-shirt.
Like I said.
You slinked.
Den.
You slinked, my young friend. And I've never felt closer to you in my entire life.
I'll tell you why I called, and this is going to sound silly.
Abort, Dana.
There was no reason for this call. There was absolutely no reason. This is a call in the middle of the day to say, hello. Because that's the cut of my jib.
Would you please?
That would be great. That would be really good. This is really good. That's really good. Well, I'll see you later. Goodbye. He's coming by tonight for the show. Then we're going to go out. The tone in his voice, his tone of voice, It was all I needed to hear. I could tell right away.
I'm glad.
You see what I'm talking about? Communication between two people.
Yes.
Cut up my jib. I've never said that before.
Sounded good.
Jeremy's still on it with the eggnog?
He badly wants to be accepted by my parents.
Yes.
Come to think of it, so do I.
Sure.
Look, an editing machine. We can work.
His tone of
You
voice.
guys will have a great time tonight.
Things are very good right now.
That's right.
I was feeling strange. Now I'm not feeling strange anymore.
Good. North Carolina.
I still feel strange.
I know.
Why do I feel strange?
I have a theory.
You have a theory about this?
I have a theory about why you're feeling strange.
I know you do, but I choose not to hear it.
Well, life's not quite like that, is it, though?
No, it's not.
Here's my theory.
Yes.
You don't like Gordon.
Well, that's an interesting theory, and you'd be completely right, except for the fact that you're totally wrong.
Dana,
Natalie.
this is you and me talking, Dana. I'm not other people. This is our little coven of women.
The coven is a group of witches.
I thought a coven was just a group.
It's a group of witches.
All right, then this is our little something else.
And also because a coven is more than two.
A coven is more than two.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
Then thank you, William Sapphire.
I'm just saying, if you're going to misuse a word, you should do it properly.
You don't like Gordon.
That's not true.
It is true, and you happen to be the only one who doesn't know it.
I like Gordon a lot. I love Gordon. I'm telling
And
you.
I'm telling you that when you use that word in a romantic context, you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Well, no.
Box 1.
That was a lousy thing to say about Gordon.
I didn't say it about Gordon. I said it about you.
Let's work.
That'd be fine.
I'm calling him again.
To hear his tone of voice?
That's right.
Imagine my surprise.
I'd like some privacy.
I'll go get some Fritos.
Thank you.
Would you like any Fritos?
No, I'm fine.
I'll be the judge of that.
Apparently you will be.
This is one of those moments I'm compelled to tell you how wonderful you are. Every once in a while, I'm reminded how lucky I am to be dating a solid, mature man. Jeremy, swallow the eggnog.
I just can't.
Anybody remember Solanio and Solario?
Yes.
Chris,
Solanio and Solario.
from The Merchant of Venice.
Yes.
Yes, you remember them?
Yes.
Elliot.
What?
She wants to know if you remember them.
I don't believe I do.
They brought news. News of Antonio and his ship and the state of Shylock's loan to Bassanio. They helped to keep the audience up to date. The Venticelli, they were called the Little Winds.
Man, this is about as bored as I have ever been in my life.
Jeremy, good Jeremy, what ho?
What ho?
What news, Jeremy?
Why is she speaking like this?
She thinks she's Sacco and Vanzetti.
Solanio and Solario.
The Little Winds.
The Venticelli.
Yes.
All right. Well, Dana's having second thoughts about Gordon. Dana thinks it's because Gordon stood her up last night under suspicious circumstances, but Natalie thinks it's because Dana really likes Casey. Casey's a little out of sorts because sometime last week he spent the night with someone. Casey thinks it's because it was too soon after his marriage broke up, but Dan thinks it's because Casey's in love with Dana. That's pretty much it.
Would it be wrong for you guys just to make up a new story?
It would be fundamentally wrong.
Can any of you tell me anything about the host wafer?
So you made her breakfast.
No,
You didn't make her breakfast?
I just left.
Because you were uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Something wasn't right.
Yes.
Could have fried her an egg, dude.
Danny?
Haven't you noticed there's a question I haven't asked you yet?
Yes.
I haven't asked you who it was.
No, you haven't.
I haven't asked you her name.
I appreciate it.
Do you know why I haven't asked?
It was like a week ago, Danny. Can we drop it?
I haven't asked because that's not what men do.
No, it's really not.
We don't ask, we don't tell, we don't do a lot of things that women think we do.
That's what makes us men.
Was it Victoria?
Who's Victoria?
From your building.
That's Leslie.
Was it Leslie?
I'm not going to tell you her name.
We can do this the hard way or we can do this the easy way.
What's the hard way?
I don't know, but the easy way is you telling me her name.
Danny.
What's the big deal?
It's not a big deal. That's why I'm not going to tell you her name.
Just whisper it in my ear.
Oh, you know that's not going to happen.
If it's easier, you could write it down on a piece of paper.
Why would that be easier?
Maybe the name's difficult to pronounce.
The name's not difficult to pronounce.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Can I ask you a question?
Is it about the box and one?
Yes.
Sure.
Do you think Casey's been seeing Sally?
No.
You don't?
No.
You don't think he's been seeing Sally?
No.
Just like that?
What do you mean?
I mean, it seems like you didn't have to think about it at all. You didn't have to consider it.
I didn't.
Why not?
'Cause I know he's not seeing Sally.
How do you know?
'Cause if he was, I'd know.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I thought if he was, I'd know. But then I thought, Casey's very discreet. He's extremely discreet.
Discretion is very big with Casey.
Very big. And then I also thought, why wouldn't he be seeing Sally? Sally is maybe the best looking woman, I don't know, in the world. He's just gotten done with a 10-year marriage to... No, don't get me wrong, because she's an old friend. A pretty hideous wench. Wouldn't you be seeing Sally? I'd be seeing Sally.
He's not seeing Sally.
Sally's body is ridiculous.
You have a very good body, Dana.
Bet your ass I do.
That's right.
And you do too.
Tell me about it.
That woman's body, it's over the line.
He's not seeing Sally.
Then he's out of his mind.
You really like my body?
She'd be receptive to his advances. She's made that quite known.
I'll grant you that.
She is Sally the Willing.
You know how I know Casey isn't seeing Sally?
How?
Because he really cares about you, and he knows it would hurt your feelings.
I, for example, have had from time to time trouble pronouncing the name Moira. Also, we know someone named Kirsten, and some people pronounce it Kirsten.
It's not Kirsten. It's not Moira.
Jane's an easy name to pronounce.
It's not Jane.
So's Pam.
You know what? I have an idea. Let's talk about this a lot more.
I have literally nothing to do.
Get a score on Michigan State.
84-66, Michigan.
Look at that.
Hey, Sally.
Sally had the score.
What's going on?
Virtually nothing.
Sally was right there with the score.
You got a problem with me today, Dan?
You're 19 feet tall. Why are you wearing heels?
Are you feeling diminutive?
No. But now I have to look up that word.
Casey.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
You can't find it.
The thing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Can't find it anywhere.
It's okay.
I'll keep looking.
You know, if it turns up.
Maybe it got mixed up with someone else's laundry.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Maybe I'll see you later.
I'll be here or on the air. I'll be here or there.
I know.
Yeah, of course.
Have a good show.
Okay, you only think you know what she was talking about.
I have a hunch I cracked your code, yes.
She was talking about a pair of cross-country skis that she borrowed.
That may have gotten mixed up in the laundry.
Yes.
Well, I applaud your initiative, while I like that you're moving forward, and while I admire your having climbed Mount Sally.
Danny.
This is a recipe for disaster.
It's no big deal.
Moreover,
What?
you shouldn't tell Dana.
Of course I'm not going to tell Dana.
I mean, Dana shouldn't find out.
I know. Do you?
Yes.
What is it, Jeremy?
Interesting thing. Did you know that the word Easter never appears in the Bible?
Is that right?
The Bible is absent any mention of a celebration of the resurrection of Christ, save for one verse, Acts 12, verse 4. And that's only in the King James Bible where the word Passover was mistranslated as Easter. However, in the New King James, the American Standard, and even the New International Version, the word is translated correctly as Passover.
That's a relief.
I did a search on the word resurrection.
Excellent.
Want to hear more?
Not at all.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Jesus said, "Behold my hands and my feet, that it is myself. Handle me and see. For a spirit hath not flesh and bones, as ye see me have."
What's your question?
This relates to the bunny rabbit how?
Get out.
No problem.
That's debatable. Get a room for crying out loud. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it's a very slow news day.
Well, a bunch of congressmen are about to vote to roll back entire sections of 77 sub B.
Yeah, any of them going to be holding basketballs when they do it?
Probably not.
Well, you're here early.
Well, I like watching Dana in action.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Listen, I better get in action. Shout if you need me.
I need you.
Just like that.
Hey, Gordon. Have you ever met a woman who works downstairs named Sally?
Really tall?
Yeah. She's the executive producer on West Coast Update, 2 a.m.
Yeah. No, we've talked a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't take my friendship with Dana for granted.
What do you mean?
I know you think I'm in love with her. I know she thinks I'm in love with her. And that's all fine as long as it's fun and games. But I want you to know Dana's important to me. I've known her a long time, and I like her a lot. And there are certain lengths I'd go to avoid seeing her get hurt in any way.
What's on your mind, Casey?
You're wearing my shirt, Gordon.
I was wondering why it felt so tight.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey!
So what were you and Gordon talking about?
Before?
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, really.
Really, it was...
You guys are getting along well now.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
me too.
Things are going so good now, Casey. I mean, with the two of us.
You and Gordon.
Yes.
That's great.
Isn't it?
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I was...
The games have started.
What?
The games.
Right. Let's go.